Alright, hi everyone, it's Taylor again. So this class is going to be a balance class. Today I'm going to leave my shoes on. You can take them off or leave them on. Make sure you are in a safe spot for doing some balance. Make sure you've got somewhere to hold on to or somewhere you can use as a brace or whatever you want. So today we're going to do exercises with and without our eyes closed. So when we take away vision, we make exercises that can get a little bit harder, especially when we take away vision and when we are trying to balance. So each exercise is going to be a minute long, and we're going to have a 20-second break. We're going to have 20 exercises. So we're just going to first get our bearings with our eyes closed. Feet together, hands are by our sides, and with our eyes closed. Stabilize those ankles, keep the shoulders low and back. So that might have seemed easy, but that's okay. If it was, we will still progress, and that just kind of gets you used to having your eyes closed. So same exercise, eyes are closed, but our hands are going to be up in the prayer motion, and our head is going to be facing up. And begin. Eyes closed, hands in prayer, looking up. Keep going. And relax. All right. Next two are not going to be with our eyes closed. So this one we're balancing on that right ankle. Left foot is forward, and we are tapping the ground with our toes. Hands can be at your sides. Mine are just in my pockets because I just always have my hands in my pockets. Balance on that right foot, tapping the left toes down. So we're stabilizing that right ankle. Halfway. Keep going. Point those toes. And rest. We'll switch to the other side. Balance on your left ankle. Toe taps for the right foot. Oh, excuse me. There's something in my eye. And begin. You can bring that foot up as high as you want, or as low as you want. Just bring the foot up and down. Make sure it's in front of you, not way out here. Keep going. 10 seconds. And rest. Next two, our eyes are going to be closed. Balancing on that right ankle, left foot is just going to be hovering in the air with our eyes closed. So you're first going to get your foot up there and balance, and then close your eyes. You can always put your hands out for added stability. You can always put a chair in front of you. I'm not the best at this either. Just try the best that you can. Stabilize that ankle. You can always tap that foot down if you need to. Bring it back up. Keep it up. Balance gets a lot harder once we take away that vision component. Woo! And make sure you don't fall. Switch on over to the other side. Balance on that left foot, right foot in the air. And begin. If you need to, you can just kind of leave those toes on the ground if it's getting a little too hard. Woo. If you fall out of it, go back into it. Remember, we're keeping the shoulders back. Woo! And rest. All right. Next two, eyes are open. So we're going to balance on that right foot, and your foot's coming out, over, back to the front, over, back to the front. So you can tap it out and forward. Otherwise, we're going out and back, out and back, out and back. Stand up nice and tall. Keep those toes pointed on that left foot. Focusing on stabilizing that right ankle. So working on those hip flexors. Woo! 10 seconds left. Keep going. And rest. Switch over to the other side. Balance on that left ankle. Right foot forward and out. Remember I said you can tap it in the front and tap it to the side if you need to. So that's going to look like this. Ooh, just don't shift your weight. Just like that. Sometimes you have to reposition yourself. Keep the right toes pointed. And rest. All right. Next one. Hands are touching in this, touching together, and you're balancing on that right foot. Left foot is coming up. So you're looking like this, and you're holding it. You can keep your eyes open or closed for this one. So we're looking like this. Just like that. Keep going, keep that knee up. And rest. Woo! All right, next side. Bouncing on that left foot, right foot comes up. Hands together, left foot up. Remember I said you can keep your eyes open or closed for this one. Going a little over halfway for this one. Woo. And rest. All right, next one we're going to give our arms and legs just a little bit of a break. We're going to be going heel to toe, forward and back with our eyes closed. Make sure you're in a safe spot. If you don't feel like you're able to do this one, go ahead and leave your eyes open and heel toe forward and back. Take your time. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be perfect. Woo! And backwards. It's not pretty at all, but we're working on without our sight. Woo! It's a little crazy how when you take away one of your senses, everything goes downhill. Whoop. If you feel like you're gonna fall, open up the eyes and rest. Okay, next we are going to do, where are we at? Oh, so we're going to balance on that right leg. We're gonna grab that left leg in our hand and bring that arm forward. So it's gonna look like this from the side. So you're first going to balance on that right foot, grab that left foot, get your balance here, and bring up that right arm. Ooh. I guess if you fall out of it, just go back up into it. "20 seconds left. Stabilize that ankle first. And rest. We'll switch on over to the other side. All right, balancing on that left foot. Right foot in your hand. Ooh. Bring up that left hand. Try to stand up tall. Whew. It's okay if you fall out, because clearly I'm falling out of them, but we're all working on our balance together. Woo! My body don't like this side. Just keep trying. You can always put a chair in front of you. Keep going. Oh, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Next, we're gonna put those feet together. We're gonna do a moon each side, hands together, and we're turning that side, bringing our hips out to the left. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna close our eyes for this one and the next one. Feet together, hands together, bring that left hip out to the side, making a half moon here, and closing our eyes. You can lay your right ear on your right shoulder if you want. Really reach that left arm up. Good job. You're going to feel this in the shoulders a little bit and the hips. Keep going. If it's easier, you can take your right arm and hold on to your left hand, or your left wrist. Helps you get a little bit more of a half moon, crescent moon, whatever you want to call it. You're also going to feel a stretch all the way down your left side and rest. And we got the next side. All right, feet together. Hands up. Push out that right hip. Close those eyes. If you want to test your balance a little bit more, bring your head back. Bring that chin to the ceiling with your eyes closed. that right hip pushed out. And rest. All right. After that one, we're going to do a little bit of a stretch for this next one, where we're just going to cross that right foot in front of the left, so our feet are together, so they're like this, and then you're going to stretch down to the ground. So you're still working on that balance with these ankles here, letting that head dangle, stabilize those ankles. So the outside of your right foot is on the outside of your left foot. Keep holding it. If you stay up a little bit off the ground, you're gonna have to balance a little bit more. And rest. And we're gonna switch sides. The foot always goes in front of the other one, so your left foot's going in front of your right foot, not behind. So you're gonna go in front, cross, both outer feet are together, and then you're leaning down. And cross those feet, and come down. So your left knee is straight, your right knee is bent. Stabilize those ankles. You can always close your eyes while doing this. And relax. We got our star pose. So nice wide stance, toes are forward. We're gonna bring our arms out like this, and we're gonna close our eyes. And begin. Those hands up. Stabilize those ankles. You can always bring those arms down and then bring them back up. And rest. We got one more exercise, and that's going to conclude our workout, and we will do some stretches on the floor to do our cool down. So we're just going to do our mountain pose. So our feet are going to be together, hands are down at our sides, eyes are going to be closed, and we're going to look up to the ceiling. Keep the shoulders low, keep that chest open. those ankles. And rest. All right, take a seat on the ground. And reach for that right foot. And switch sides. All right, bring that left leg, cross it over by the right knee, put your right shoulder on the left knee and twist. Look over your left shoulder. And switch sides. Back to center, spread out those legs. Reach for the center. And come on up. Bring those feet into a butterfly hold. Try to get those heels into your pelvis. Lower the knees down to the ground. All right, crisscross applesauce. Lower the shoulders, nice and low. Roll out the neck. And reverse it. All right, let's take 3 deep breaths in. All right, so that concludes our balance class today. We worked on having our eyes closed and our eyes open because we all know when we take away a sense, our other senses get heightened, but we also have to kind of overcompensate for losing that. So our balance gets a little bit weaker when we do not have our sight. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Thanks and have a great day.